Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Nurse Alyssa, and today we're going to be doing a quick mind map about hyperglycemia, so high blood sugar. But first, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated, as it is a free way to support my channel. So let's get started, guys. So what is hyperglycemia? So it's when there is a high level of sugar in the blood. Okay, so most of the time this does affect people with type 1 or type 2 diabetes, as well as those who are pregnant with gestational diabetes. It can occasionally affect people who do not have diabetes, but this is normally only in serious illnesses, if they've had a stroke or a heart attack, or even having a serious infection. So what are the signs and symptoms of high blood sugar? Increased thirst and dry mouth, needing to pee frequently, tiredness, blurred vision, unintentional weight loss, recurrent infections such as thrush and bladder infections, and even skin infections. So how do they diagnose high sugar in the blood? So obviously through a blood test. Okay, so a lot of times they will do a fasting blood sugar, or they can pick the finger and check the blood that way. Now, let's have a peek at the causes. So what causes high sugar? Stress, illness, such as a cold, eating too much, such as snacks in between meals, a lack of exercise, dehydration, missing a dose of diabetic medication or incorrect dosing, over-treating an episode of hypoglycemia, so that's low blood sugar. So normally when somebody has a low blood sugar, we will give them a sugary snack. But if we overtreat it, it can send them into a hyperglycemic state. Certain medications, such as steroid medications, can also cause hyperglycemia. Now let's have a look at treatment. So how do we treat high blood sugar? We want to have lifestyle changes, okay? Making sure that we're keeping our sugar levels down, eating plenty of vegetables and good quality food, drink plenty of sugar-free fluids. Water is great. Exercise more often, so just gentle, regular exercise. If you use insulin, adjust your dose. Your care team should be able to give you specifics about how you should be adjusting your dose to your sugar level. Now, if you know me, I love to talk about prevention, because if we can prevent something, it's a lot easier than trying to manage or cure, okay? So we want to prevent. Obviously, how are we going to prevent high sugar in the blood? We want to make sure that we're sticking to our treatment plan, eating well. We want to be active. We want to monitor our blood sugar and be extra cautious while we're ill, okay? Just because we're not eating anything, it doesn't mean that our blood sugar isn't going to rise while we're sick. So we want to make sure that we are testing while we're sick, being extra cautious, and adjusting your insulin levels, if you do take insulin, to how high your actual sugar is. So a lot of times they use a sliding scale during this time. So I hope this video was helpful, and it did give you kind of just a quick overview of hyperglycemia in general. Now, if you are looking for more of these mind maps or to print them out, please check out my Etsy store. There is a link below, and then at the end of this video, there will also be a link there where you can print out all of my mind maps. Honestly, this is what got me through school. It's a good way to jar your memory, especially for the final NCLEX exam. It's a good way to just quickly review everything. There's so many topics that we have to review. There's no way you can go into specific details of each one. And honestly, with the exams, you need to know your base knowledge, okay? So that's where these mind maps come in, and it's a wonderful full review for your final exams. It's honestly a wonderful review for even when you're in school, and you're going into your final exams. Just check mark each page that you've gone over in the actual course, and it's a great review. Okay, so if you are looking for these mind maps, once again, they're on my Etsy store for you to print out. But that's all I have for this video, guys. I hope to catch you in my next one. Bye for now.